When the original outshines the remake, activist and actor Jane Fonda is showing Democrats how to take a stand against Donald Trump and the growing tide of Republican extremism. But will Democrats take a page from her playbook? Welcome to the No Spin Zone. Graphs Grievances starts right now. I'll admit I'm no Hollywood expert, but I've long admired Jane Fonda. For decades, she's leveraged her fame and platform to fight for the oppressed, the marginalized, the voiceless. She's championed civil rights, women's rights, indigenous rights, LGBTQ rights, and the environment. And at 87 years old, she's showing no signs of slowing down. This two-time Academy Award winner is still raising millions through her PAC to combat climate change. She's also fundraising for organizations that help empower young people to live healthier, more active lives. And this past weekend, Fonda received a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Screen Actors Guild and made it crystal clear she's not done fighting. Watch this.
Make no mistake, empathy is not weak or woke. And by the way, woke just means you give a damn about other people. A whole lot of people are going to be really hurt by what is happening, what is coming our way. And even if they're of a different political persuasion, we need to call upon our empathy and not judge, but listen from our hearts and welcome them into our tent, because we are going to need a big tent to resist successfully what's coming at us. Have any of you ever watched a documentary of one of the great social movements, like apartheid or our civil rights movement or Stonewall, and asked yourself, would you have been brave enough to walk the bridge? Would you have been able to take the hoses and the batons and the dogs? We don't have to wonder anymore, because we are in our documentary moment. This is it. And it's not a rehearsal. This is it. And we mustn't for a moment kid ourselves about what's happening. This is big time serious, folks. So let's be brave. This is a good time for a little Norma Ray or Karen Silkwood or Tom Joad. We must not isolate. We must stay in community. We must help the vulnerable. We must find ways to project an inspiring vision of the future, one that is beckoning, welcoming, that will help people believe that, to quote the novelist Pearl Cleage, on the other side of the conflagration, there will still be love, there will still be beauty, and there will be an ocean of truth for us to swim in. Let's make it so. Thank you for this encouragement. Thank you.
Fonda was practically brimming with more energy than any Democratic politician I've seen since Trump's reelection. But more important than her enthusiasm, her message was powerful, more inspiring than anything I've heard from the Democratic Party in months. Despite not mentioning Trump once, Fonda offered a blueprint for how to defeat him and his MAGA movement. She started by reminding us that our values define who we are, and those values, they are not the problem. We don't have to abandon minorities to fight back. Instead, we need to stand with them and explain why we're doing it. Make no mistake, Fonda said, empathy is not weak or woke. Woke just means you care about others. Exactly. That's the best definition I've heard of the term woke that's all of a sudden been weaponized against the left in recent years. Fonda went on to urge Democrats to embrace empathy, to be less judgmental, and to listen to people across the political spectrum. Welcome them into our big tent, even if we don't agree on everything. It is only by doing this, Fonda said, that we, the American people, can successfully resist what's coming at us, which Fonda described as, quote, a whole lot of people are going to be really hurt by what is happening. Fonda, speaking to a room full of actors, reminding us this isn't a dress rehearsal. This moment is real and it's dangerous. This is our documentary moment, our time to be brave and stand up to oppression. Fonda's fiery speech was devoid of the self-congratulating tone you often hear at award shows, especially since Trump's re-election, where actors have been scared to talk about him. She didn't make it about her personal achievements. She made it about the fight ahead. And I'm highlighting this today because the Democrats need to regain their confidence and get past the shock of the election results. Now is the time to resist, to rebuild. And when I say rebuild, I don't mean waiting for some fresh young Democrat to swoop in and lead the charge. Look at Jane Fonda, nearly 90 years old, and she's been an activist for most of her life. Yet, to date, she's delivered the most powerful rebuke of Trump I've seen since the election. Don't write people off because of their age, background, or experience. Be open to help from anywhere, from anyone. As Fonda concluded her speech, quote, we must not isolate. We must stay in community. We must find ways to project an inspiring message of the future. There will still be love, there will still be beauty, and there will be an ocean of truth for us to swim in. Thank you for watching Graf's Grievances. Let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, share, and join me tomorrow for more.